Hi, I'm Casey Calvert.
I'm Leanna Lovings.
I'm Corey Chase.
I'm Bree Mills, and you're listening to the Adult Time Podcast.
Probably the biggest one, just as someone who's creating content regularly, is that I specifically make sure that I masturbate regularly. For background, if for anyone who's watching, and if you're not a content creator of sexual content, it's really easy to get into a mindset where it's like, oh, well, I can monetize that, so I may as well save it for on camera. And doing that with masturbation fucked me up for a minute. When I first came out of retirement, I was filming so much solo content, which, partly because I just was oh, I gotta get my bag. But pretty quickly I realized wait, how long has it? It's been 2 months since I masturbated just for the pure enjoyment of it. And that made me real sad when I realized that. So at that point I decided no, that can't be the thing. I gotta masturbate. I gotta masturbate more often. And just for myself.
Yeah. Well, but that's something that I've always, because I've definitely experienced this as well. When sex is so much part of your life, but it's in this sort of strange, context where we're always thinking about it, but we're thinking about how to monetize it. It does have an impact on what sex means as a private person, right?
It does,
and it can really be at the detriment of your sex life because it's all work or. So how did you have to make yourself a schedule? How did you force that separation so that you could still enjoy sex as a human being?
It's the most disappointingly simple thing ever. I just my favorite vibrator that I own, which is a little cordless wand thing. I simply just made sure that I always kept it charged and in the drawer on my nightstand.
Oh, that is a pro tip. Because there's nothing worse than reaching for the Hitachi and the batteries
and it's not charged.
Yeah.
No, which is why I love there are sex toy companies now that are starting to realize this, and I love it when a sex toy company has made their a charging base for a toy or whatever that is cute to display, because I'm I see you, that's the thing. It's you gotta have it there. It needs to be charged. And again, as someone with ADHD, if the thing is cute and I can put it on display, then that's great, because then I don't forget that I have it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so prioritizing your sexual self-care by making sure that you masturbate regularly and keeping your toys fully charged at all times.
And also, it doesn't need, here's something that I had to get over in my head, because when I think of me time or self-care, sexual self-care, kind of what that conjures in my mind is that I have to have this whole beautiful ceremony about it, that it needs to be something that feels deeply indulgent. And it can be that. It is great when it is that. But also for me, a lot of my me time, masturbating is literally just eking one out and then I fall asleep. And you know what? There's benefits to that.
Definitely.
And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm a big fan of I hate to gender it sort of, but I do think that there's definitely stereotypes with gender. I talk to my partner, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this publicly. Whatever. I know he's said it publicly, so fine. I'm gonna put him on blast. But we'll talk, and he's sometimes just to entertain myself, I'll be how many times have you masturbated today? Especially if I'm out of town, and he's 4, because not everyone's like that, but he's one of those people that has the capacity to do that. And so for him, it can be a thing that's it's no less gratifying, but it can just be oh, I just want to come real quick.
Yeah, quickie. Yeah. It's funny because that question I was doing our How Women and How Men Orgasm series. I was sort of expecting that same response where the guys would say, I do it multiple times a day, and with women it would be much less frequent. But it was actually the opposite. Now, mind you, I'm talking to all performers, right?
Yeah.
So, but almost every female performer I spoke to, not everyone, but a high percentage of them were saying, multiple times a day, and almost every guy was I don't got the time. If I have to save it for work, too. But it kind of goes to that vicious cycle of, what sex becomes when you're a sex worker, right? Where you got to always think about prioritizing for work. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's so common, especially my guy friends in the industry. It's even when we're talking about shooting content, you know, and they'll say like, oh, well, I don't know if I should shoot content today because I have a scene tomorrow and I need to like not come. I got to save it up. And I'm like, sucks for you.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you just go back and you're rubbing one out at the same point.
Yeah. And I don't know if, I mean, I feel like it's much more common for women to be multi-orgasmic, but I've read that like there are women who just who aren't at all. And that's, I don't know what it's like to be in someone else's body, but I'm so multi-orgasmic that it's like, sometimes I'm like, is this bad? Am I going to like faint if I come too many times in a row?
So what's your
like,
average number of orgasms per sesh?
If it's like in my personal life with my partner, because we're super like compatible sexually, my average with him is like 8 times probably. Like,
good.
And each one is like topping the other one. So it really does, like, I will do, when I come really hard, I'll like his favorite story is that I like slap myself. Did not know that I did this. Like literally I like lost control of a limb and that limb decided to just slap myself in my face. So it's kind of hilarious.
Randomly flailing arms.
Yeah.
What about when you're solo and you're masturbating? Are you someone that's a one and done or multiple times every time?
Oh no,
it depends.
Multiple times. Sometimes it'll be like multiple times, probably at least like 4 times. And then I'll be like, all right, we're done. Come on. Like, we're good. We're good. Or I'll think that like, I just can't handle anymore. Like my clit is just like, ah. And so I'll set down the vibrator and then 3 minutes will go by and I'll be like,
you just got to let the waters calm down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then you go back.